There is a thin line between tragedy and comedy, which is why I stand beside a rubbish bin. It was not long ago that I used to grocery shop in these. First pushed towards homelessness at the age of 18, I learned many new perspectives I would have otherwise have been ignorant to. At that point in my life, I did not even know how to cook a grilled cheese sandwich, much less forage, hunt, and survive in the woods. I was raised to believe that the dust on a teddy bear could pose a threat to one's health, and I have since faced a mother black bear with her cubs, robbers, cheats, thieves, and have been chased by a moose. It turns out that moose don't like dogs very much. However, being pushed into such extreme conditions, I have always managed to find the humor within things. For instance, when I was a boy of 8 years old, it was discovered that I was not only allergic to every plant, animal, and mold on the test, but I was also infected with a bone-eating fungus that had developed in my sinus cavities. That's right, my head. So, after 14 surgeries over the course of a half dozen years, I was finally fungus-free. Not only was I fungus-free, but also homeless. 18 years old, fresh out of high school, and living in the middle of a forest. I remember distinctly on the 3rd month of living in the woods behind the neighborhood I grew up in, thinking to myself how marvelous life is. Life has such humor that it would now have me stand in the thicket of a forest in front of my first home built out of the rubbish salvaged from the area. I, who used to be such a clean freak, that now I'm happy to rummage through a waste bin for treasure. In fact, while I was living in these woods, I would clean up and go to work for a moving company, which I loved. And you know why. Because those people moving often had really awesome things in their garbage cans. Now, some of you may be saying, Jacob, or my new favorite title, Mr. Pompeo. This is humorous and all. However, what is your message? Well, my message is this. In fact, it's better if I show you. Go ahead and hold your 2 fists out in front of you. Now put your thumb out and your pointer finger out. And now switch them. And now switch back. Then do it faster. Faster. Keep going. And I've already overlapped. But if you keep doing that, what you'll experience is that you're building new neural pathways. Some of you might feel frustrated from this process. That's natural. It's natural to feel uncomfortable with new things. Now you see, by exposing yourselves to something new and not yet understood, we encounter a way to grow and develop. And for those of us who encounter these with anger, sadness, and frustration, life's hurdles may be a bit more challenging. However, if you respond to these hurdles with humor, the world is your oyster, and anything is possible. There's the thin line between comedy and tragedy, and you choose which path to walk. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and until the next time, aloha.